action taken by the Committee on Justice on the impeachment proceeding that we have already concluded in the last hearing and the last proceeding, and so now we vote upon the report that we will submit to the Rules Committee and then eventually to plenary. So on that note, the meeting is now called to order.
Mr. Chairman, I move to dispense with the calling of the roll.
Anyway, we need to establish the quorum for purposes of voting. So we have 50 members, and so the required number to meet the quorum is 10. So how many members do we have here, including the ex officio members? 11. So and so there is a quorum, ano? So establish lang natin 'yon. Having said that, I guess we can now consider your motion to dispense with the calling of the roll because we have already established quorum.
We have to call the roll.
Okay. So will you please may I request the COMSEC to call the roll?
Thank you, Your Honor. Roll call of members of the Committee on Justice. Honorable Chairman Reynaldo Umali. Honorable Vice Chairman Vicente Veloso, Doy Liachon, Henry Waminal, Arnulfo Fuentebella, Strike Revilla. Regular members, Roy Loyola, Marlin Primicias Agabas, Jerry Treñas, Rosemary Baby Arenas, Bayani Fernando, Ruel Peter Gonzaga, Ramon Rocamora, Federico Sandoval II, Horatio Swansing Jr., Jericho Jonas Nograles, Munir Arbison, Lawrence Lemuel Fortun, Noel Villanueva, Arthur Yap, Manuel Luis Lopez, Edward Vera Maceda, Juliet Marie Ferrer, Edwin Ong, Kakabag Au, Jose Christopher Belmonte, Josephine Ramirez Sato, Xavier Jesus Romualdo, Ann Hofer, Lucy Gomez, Rodel Patocabe, Ron Salo, Sherwin Tugna, Carlos Roman Uybareta, Carlos Isagani Zarate, Salvador Belaro Jr., Antonio Florendo, Mahmoud Mending Jr., Emeline Agripay Villar, Michael L. Romero, Divina Grace Yu, Luisa Loren Cuaresma, Rodante Marcoleta, Virginal Biron, Robert Ace Barbers, Rodolfo Albano III, Romeo Acop, Abigail Faye Ferriol Pascual, Harlin Neil Abayon III, Manuel Monsor de Rosario III. The Honorable Ex-Officio Members of the Committee on Justice, Honorable Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez, Honorable Deputy Speakers Raneo Abu, Eric Singson, Fredenil Castro, Romero Kimbo, Mercedes Alvarez, Gwendolyn Garcia, Maylene Garcia Albano, Pia Cayetano, Sharon Garin, Bai Sandra Sema, Ferdinand Hernandez, Frederick Abueg, Rolando Andaya Jr., Honorable Majority Leader Rodolfo Fariñas, Honorable Deputy Majority Leaders Juan Pablo Bondoc, Arthur Defensor Jr., Roger Mercado, Ann Hofer, Vincent Crisologo, Aurelio Gonzalez, Victoria Isabel Noel, Gerald Anthony Gullias Jr., Arnel T., the Honorable Minority Leader Danilo Suarez, Honorable Deputy Minority Leaders Jose Atienza Jr., Harlene Neil Abayon III, Alfredo Garbin Jr., Eugene Michael De Vera, Anthony Bravo, Harry Roque, Luis Jose Angel Campos Jr., and the Honorable Chairperson of the Committee on Accounts, Honorable Enelita Milagros Ermita Buhain.
So,
Your Honor, the roll call shows that there are 11 members, 12 members of the committee present.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. So the quorum requires 10 members to be present, and we have 11 members. So the chair declares the presence of a quorum.
Mr. Chair. The quorum was declared by the chair, so this representation would like to move for the approval of the minutes of the previous meeting, which
Second motion.
was circulated to all members present.
The chair hears a motion duly seconded. Is there any objection? There being none, the minutes of the meeting of the Committee on Justice held on May 15, 27 is hereby approved.
Mr. Chair,
Before that, Comsec, please acknowledge the presence of the other members present.
Good morning. The committee acknowledges the presence of Honorable Salvador Belaro and Honorable Romeo Acop
And
and Congresswoman Rosemary Arenas.
Again,
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Chair, I'd like to call the attention of our secretariat regarding the signature. There's no signature in the minutes of the previous meeting, Mr. Chair. Lacking is the signature of the chairman.
the standard procedure is this is signed by and attested to by the chairman upon approval. So there being none, in your presence, I will sign these minutes.
Mr. Chair,
Congressman Vice Chair Uwamina.
the chair had just signed the duly approved minutes of the previous meeting. And in that minutes, Mr. Chair, circulated to all members present today, is incorporated the committee report in relation to the impeachment complaint filed by the Honorable Gary Alejano. And in that connection, Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of the committee report, including the accompanying resolution dismissing the verified complaint for impeachment and the supplemental complaint affidavit against President Rodrigo Roa Duterte filed by Representative Gary Alejano.
I second the
Thank you.
motion.
So it has been moved and seconded. In fact, before the chair declares the approval of this committee report, this is just formalities that we are going through because you will recall that we have already voted upon this 42-0 in the last hearing last May 15. So that's why I said that perhaps this is the first and only time that we can finish our meeting within 30 minutes or even less. So we also recognize Congressman Ruel Gonzaga in today's hearing. So, and for those who are yet to come, you know, iba ho talaga pag committee hearing, masyadong maaga, Monday pa, and so many of our members probably are still on travel, no? Kanya, while the plenary had imposed a rule that we should be in before and roll call will be called at 4 o'clock starting today. Hapon pa kasi yun eh. Yung mga miyembro, bumabalik yun ng umaga. Dry run, mamaya dry run tayo na, no? So, pero dito hindi natin pwedeng gawin dahil lalo tigit kung naghahabol tayo ng quorum. But I am so happy that even as we opened the hearing at 9:30 in the morning, we already have an established quorum with 11 members present, and now comes another which I would like to the chair would like to recognize. Congressman Caloy Uibarreta. So, and Deputy Majority Leader Binky Noel. So, on that note, there is a motion duly seconded. Is there any objection? Okay. Just for the record again, as we did, those who are in favor of the approval of the committee report on the resolution dismissing the verified complaint for impeachment and supplemental complaint affidavit filed by Representative Gary C. Alejano against President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, please raise your hand. I see all hands raised, so by a unanimous vote of all members present, the committee report on resolution dismissing the verified complaint for impeachment and supplemental complaint affidavit filed by Representative Gary C. Alejano against President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, effectively putting a one-year bar on any and all impeachment complaint or complaints that may be filed against the President. So this committee report is hereby approved unanimously.
I move to adjourn, Mr. Chair.
There being no other matters, and because the favorite motion has been made, the committee adjourns this hearing. Thank you and good morning. 20 minutes. Record na naman to.
Pero we follow.